Call the April 24th, 2025 Area Planning Commission meeting to order. Please rise for the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Madam Secretary, roll call, please.
Darren Price,
Present.
Bill Free. Here. Tim Sparks,
Present.
Dale Munson is absent. Gary Naylor,
Present.
Robert Stewart,
Present.
Brian Robb,
Present.
Bill Mackey, Greg Kiefaber,
Present.
Bill McDaniel is absent. Jeff Westling is here and Beverly Root is here.
All right. We have a couple sets of minutes in front of us. One from the January 23rd, 2025 meeting and the March 2025 meeting. Does anybody see any additions or corrections need to be made?
Make a motion to accept.
Motion to accept. Do I have a second?
Second.
All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, same sign. All right. Still have to sign those.
Okay.
Okay, next up, zoning code updates. We have with us in the packet here the accessory uses and exceptions.
If I understood this right, these are the existing,
Correct.
not proposed.
Right, and then Bill's got some
He's got some.
notes
He's got
in
some
here.
notes in
Yeah.
here, yeah.
Yeah. And without Bill here, I would just say, or ask if anybody has any comments or questions on
Yeah.
what he's,
I just had a couple small things, Darren.
okay.
Under B1, it says, in the second sentence, there's no event shag. I'm assuming that's shall.
I would say that's probably correct.
Yep.
Yeah, oh,
There
yeah.
was a few grammatical errors
Yeah.
that was in here.
On page 2, under fences, C talks about the wire mesh fence being 3.5 feet high, but yet a decorative purpose fence only being 3 feet high. Should we make those the same?
Okay.
And then under J, number 1, toward the bottom there, the last sentence of number 1, he talks about C 153.33 subsection 13, but he forgot the C there, so it's C13.
Oh, okay.
And then I think the section 1530 below it is incorrect. I think it's 153.
I'm sorry, what was the next one?
The section down at the very bottom under manufactured homes. He's got
Okay.
it. I think it's 153.30, but other than that, I think that's all I had.
I have a question on page 3. Under C, where it says 3, if an existing or replaced mobile home is removed from a lot for a period of more than 90 days, another mobile home cannot be located on that lot. Why is that in there?
Well, again, this is the existing one, so we're looking at, and Bill made a note here,
See that?
at the beginning,
C though.
the whole thing is antiquated and needs to be replaced
Yeah, there's no exceptions or anything else in there. I'm thinking, if it's already zoned for that, why 90 days and you can't have another, ever? I mean, it just don't make sense.
Yeah,
Bob,
so
can you,
that's
can you help me out again? Page 3, section C?
section
It's
C.
under
number-
section C, manufactured home, number 3, if an existing replacement
Oh,
home is
C3.
removed,
Okay.
Yeah.
it cannot be located on that, why not?
I think what they're saying is to get the permission to get, you get
They
permission.
don't
to
say that, you can't do it.
Okay, no. It's because you can't have a mobile home without permission, correct? And I think that's what he's saying is.
Well, if it's already
if-
zoned
if
for that, you don't need permission, do you?
You get permission just to put a mobile home on there. It's like a lot of communities do this for multifamily housing. Like if you give permit for the housing to be multifamily housing, but they don't use it as such for 2 years, then you lose that use.
Well,
No,
you got
I-
mobile home parks, Jeff, that sometimes are left for more than
Well,
90
that's
days.
not talking about a park though.
This isn't, that wouldn't be applicable here.
No. So basically, it says, in B, it says it's, may be replaced, but my assumption is that you can't wait more than 90 days to do it without getting a special exception again.
Well, that needs to be clarified.
Well, also, I think some of the mobile homes don't meet the minimum square footage
But they were put there way back.
prior to that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And I
most of
think
this.
it might be, Bob, that this is referring to that. If you don't replace that mobile home
Yep.
within the 90 days, you have to put in something.
I
That
understand,
meets the
Gary, but it
standard.
needs to be,
It does, it needs to be cleaned
Well,
up.
yeah.
Needs to be added.
Yeah. But I'm not sure, but I remember Bill talking about that there are mobile homes out here that don't meet the minimum square footage, and they're allowed to upgrade it, but they have to do it within a certain time. I remember him talking about that. I don't know if that's what this is referring to, or.
It also talks about tiny homes in here, about
Does it?
being 800 to 900 square feet.
well, we just got thing through from county council where there's a thing coming through whereby people can do additions and things on their homes and whatever under government loans. And that's gonna have to be addressed also because it has to meet the zoning requirements. There's open end saying, you can get this loan. Well, yeah, if it meets,
Meets this criteria.
yeah.
Right, which they would have to do in order to get a building permit.
But that's gonna be improvements to existing homes. That's not gonna be,
No, it doesn't count for additions? Can they do additions to their home?
certainly, but I'm guessing you have to income based on those. This isn't gonna be like making a nice house nicer. It's going to be, your house is pretty disarray, and it's gonna give you funding to bring it up to livable.
Wait till the grandkids show up and I think I'd qualify.
Well, I mean, what I've experienced in other communities with that grant, which is phenomenal, is that it's made for low income. They're struggling to maintain their home. That allows them to get it back up to. Very rarely is that used like it's a nice home and they're going to add 400 square feet in the back or something.
It allows them to meet HUD requirements.
Right.
Is it also allowed, will it also allow people who have invested in these properties to upgrade their rental units? Or they
It's-
had to be living,
I'm not aware of this specific grant, but 99% of them have to be owner occupied.
okay.
And then back to the mobile home thing, we also have, if somebody gets a special exception from BZA to place a mobile home as like an in-law or something, then once that is vacated, the special exception then goes away.
Which was what the case two meetings ago with BZA.
Yeah.
Well, I guess, I get technical on this stuff, but do they have to come here to get permission to remove the mobile home? Or can they just remove it on their own? And who's keeping track of the 90 days?
Well, it's always going to be, we are in a complaint-based world. As far as APC, BZA goes, we're never going to be able to pay somebody to go around and monitor those type of things. But
I understand
the
that.
assessor's assessment type things usually come into play, and then complaints and those kind of things. But yes, it's certainly possible somebody removes a mobile home for 5 years and then puts another one back and nobody ever does. Usually your complaint's gonna be from a neighbor saying, hey, they're putting a mobile home here, are they allowed to do that? And then you're gonna say, well, how long has it been since they had one, and that kind of thing.
That's where Mr. Wolf would get involved to go and check it out.
Right, right.
Yeah, and then, we've got all the classifications here, we're based off being built prior to 1976, so again, I think this is where Bill wants the language updated and changed the classifications there. Okay, anything else?
B1 on the first page and C1 have a cave or an cave.
Yeah.
What exactly is a cave?
That's a good question.
I don't know of anybody else living in caves.
Yeah, I don't know what he's even trying to, I don't know what was even trying, not he, but I don't even know what was trying to be said there.
Yeah.
I mean, it's obviously something to do with an overhang, but.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't think you guys are ready to
Yeah.
like set this for a public hearing or
Yeah.
anything.
No.
No,
Nope.
there's too many questions.
Okay, anybody have anything else to add in there to ask Bill about? Okay, if not, we will table that for further discussion and move on to the director's report. Like we're still a little down in total, but Bill said last month we are picking up a bit.
Sure.
Thank you.
Okay. Take those.
Here you go, Gary. If nobody has any questions on that, I'll entertain a motion to approve the director's report.
So moved.
Have a motion
Second.
and a second. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, same sign.
I'd say 14 inches is a pretty daggone good guess.
Does anybody have anything for the group? If not, I'll entertain a motion for adjournment.
So moved.
Second?
We have a motion and a second. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, same sign. And we're adjourned.
You made it.
Get this guy some
Call the April 24th, 2025 Board of Zoning Appeals meeting to order. Please stand for the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay. Madam Secretary, roll call, please.
Jeff Fisher,
Present.
Darren Price,
Present.
Bill Free,
Here.
Richie Stevens is absent, Bill McDaniels is absent, Jeff Westling,
Present.
and Beverly Rudin.
Okay, so we do have a quorum. We don't have any minutes to approve. We're supposed to have a public hearing, but our petitioner is not here, so we can't move forward with that. And then we just have the director's report. If there are no questions or comments on the director's report, I'll entertain a motion to approve.
I'll make that motion.
Second.
Motion second. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, same sign. And take a motion for adjournment.
Make a motion.
I'll second.
All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, same sign. Motion carries.
Shortest meeting.